Hello, this is Sister Sonia, and welcome to Sister Sonia TV. This is day 4 of the 30-day video challenge that I am a part of, and I'm going to actually really be brief tonight. One of the things that I want to um, to share with you guys, this is actually bouncing back from disappointment. So, we all at some point in our life, and it seems like sometimes when we, celebrate things and we see that things are going well, um, that, a lot of times we, are faced with some type of disappointment, something, happens, maybe in our families, maybe among our friends. Um, and it can be very difficult to bounce back, and I want to just encourage you to do a couple of things. Number one, it is very important when you're faced with disappointment to actually own that feeling. It is nothing worse than being in denial about how you feel, because when we feel some type of disappointment, for me, I believe that it's very hard to be disappointed by someone or in any situation if you don't care about a person. So disappointment is, a lot of times a byproduct of being hurt. So, admit that you're hurt, that you're disappointed. um, you know, just, communicate, either with yourself in the form of a journal, or with someone that you trust, how you feel, or why this disappointment has come about. Once you, own that, I encourage you to, number two, go through a purging process where you accept it for what it is. You've been disappointed. There's probably not a lot you can do to change that situation. But you have to make a decision, in the purging process, to to be settled with it, to accept it, and then prepare yourself. Number three, to move forward from that situation. Now, I want to encourage you that, even though I'm talking about these steps to overcome, or to deal with disappointment, it doesn't always mean that, if you go through these steps and you go through these steps in your mind, that you are not going to, have feelings about it. But you can still make a decision about how you're going to cope or deal with this situation. And number four, one of the things that I want you to always remember is that never choose to isolate yourself as a result of disappointment. I have, been hurt or disappointed, or, even sometimes heard a rumor, or, you know, most of the time it's a rumor. It's, something stupid that somebody made up or created. And then I have to turn around and I have to face that person. Um, you know, I would have loved in some of those situations to duck and to hide, and, to not deal with, that person, or, not be a part of, an event, or whatever. Not go to work that day, write them off my list. It's funny to me because, I have, um, kind of watch people, in dealing with disappointment or in dealing with hurt. Um, Sometimes people will turn the tables back on, the person, that was hurt, especially if you are admitting, or, saying to the person, well, that actually really kind of hurt my feelings. They don't have to own it. They don't have to like it. The reality of it is that this is the way that I feel, and these are my feelings. It's interesting, and it kind of, has made me, sometimes in the past, I have wanted to, just kind of go and curl up in my bed and just go to sleep and sleep until I feel better. And I really can't do that. So, in dealing with disappointment, I think the long and short of the story is deal with it. Don't be afraid to deal with it. The sooner you deal with it, the sooner that you will get through the process and be able to move forward and move on. I'm not saying that it won't hurt, that you won't struggle with it for a little bit, but at least you are on the road to to overcoming that. So I want you to be inspired, and thank you again for coming back to Sister Sonia TV, and have a great night. Thank you. Bye bye.